Okay, I'm going to start the class. Today we are doing revision of Introduction to Computer chapter. Okay, there are some terms which we should know. Just note down these terms. User. Just note down the terms only. You don't need to write its definition. User. User means the person who uses computer. Data. Whatever we give as input into the computer is called data. Information. Informations are processed result or output. Hardware are the physical parts of computer. Softwares are set of programs which make computer functional. Just note down the terms only. You don't need to write definitions. Okay. Electronic means the devices which runs with the help of electricity or electricity supply. Then GIGO, garbage in, garbage out, means when user give wrong input to the computer, computer also produces wrong output or irrelevant output. That is called garbage in, garbage out. Then bits, binary digits, either 0 or 1. Okay. Now, introduction to computer. Definition of computer. This one is definition of computer. I think most of you know the definition of computer. If you have not written, then you have to write. Otherwise, you don't need to write. If you have already written, you don't need to write. If you have not written, then you need to write.
This all.
Yeah. Now, next slide is phases or stages of computation.
Ma'am.
Also, yes. Yes.
Ma'am, can you show previous one? Ma'am, can you show once previous one?
This one.
Yes.
Definition of computer.
Screenshot and write it later.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you have
Ma'am,
turned
okay.
off your video. That's why I'm recording my video only. Okay. Now, phases of computation. You need to draw this figure. Phases of computations are also known as working stages of computer. Okay. So don't get confused with the heading. Draw this figure. What's going on? What's going on? Whose sound is that? Please mute yourself. Draw this figure.
Ma'am, working stages of computer one.
Yeah. Make 3 boxes. In process box, inside process box, you have to. What's going on? Is that my sound or your? Inside process box, make another box which should have control unit, arithmetic and logic unit, and memory unit. Okay, you keep on drawing and I'll explain, okay? Computer works in 3 different stages. They are input, process, and output. Input is received by computer from the user. And keyboard is the standard input device. This as a whole is called input unit. You don't need to draw this one box, okay? See, this whole is called input unit. Got it? When the input is received by computer, then it is sent to processing unit. And the processing work is done by CPU. CPU is the standard example of processing unit or process. And CPU is divided into 3 different units according to their work. Control unit, arithmetic and logic unit, and memory unit. In short, we call it as CU, ALU, and MU. Got it? All the hardware controlling parts are done by control unit. Calculations and logical decision making works are done by arithmetic and logic unit, and storing work are handled by memory unit. Got it? And this as a whole is known as processing unit. Got it? All these are processing unit. When the work of processing unit is completed, then result is sent to output unit. When output unit receives the result, then it displays the result in different way. So first of all, we see display on monitor, because monitor is the standard example of output device. So as a whole, this is handled by output unit. So the work of input is done by input unit, work of process is done by processing unit, and work of output is done by output unit. So this as a whole is known as input unit. Your sound is disturbing me a lot. This is processing unit. I could not write at bottom, so I wrote at top. Okay, you don't write at top. You write at bottom, processing unit. Got it or not?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't annotate, please rub from your side. I don't have time to rub from my side. Why? Are you feeling very bored?
No, ma'am.
Now, this one is output unit. Okay, output unit. Got it?
Ma'am.
Finish drawing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, let us see next slide. Wait for a moment. I'll remove all these pictures. Okay.
Ma'am, we have
Now,
to write this.
now there is the definition of input. You have to write definition of input. Only definition of input. Instructions or commands which are entered by user in the computer is called input. Done? Okay, don't write this thing, because you know that keyboard is the standard example of input device. Got it? Have you written the definition of input?
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Oh, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
Write down, write down. I'll give you time, write down.
Ma'am, done.
Done. Shall I move to next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, phases of computing. Now, in this phases of computing, another phase is process. So write down definition of process. Process refers to the manipulation of data within the computer. Only that much. Don't write anything else. Process refers to the manipulation of data within the computer. Now, other things you need to understand. CPU is the example of process. CPU is divided into different sections according to their functions. They are, as I already told you, ALU, CU, and MU, arithmetic and logic unit, control unit, and memory unit. Okay. Finished writing definition of process?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
No, ma'am.
now,
Ma'am.
no. Okay, write down.
I'm done.
Done? Okay.
Yes.
Now, write down the definition of output. The processed data is called output.
Understand? Device is matters.
Your noise is disturbing me for recording. Please mute yourself.
I'm done.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Now, here are the definition. You have written, you have drawn the picture of working stages or phases of computing. Then you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
written definition of
I'm
input
working
process.
stage of computer already.
Yeah. Then you have written the definition of input process and output as well, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Input
Yes,
process.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ishan, why did you raise hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Nothing.
And don't disturb me then. Now here are the definitions of hardware and software. I think you know these things. If you need to write, write. Definition of hardware and software.
Ma'am, we need.
Write down.
Software.
The set of programs which make computer functional is called software. The set of programs which make computer functional is called software. Then the physical parts of computer which can be touched is called hardware. Shall I move to next slide?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. I have muted you. Why did you unmute yourself? Again.
Ma'am, done.
Done? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'm moving to next slide.
Yes, ma'am.
This is basic requirements for computing. Write down hardware plus software plus electricity equals to a working computer. Sometime question may come, what are the basic requirements for computing? Then you have to write hardware plus software plus electricity, or hardware, software, and electricity.
Done. I'm done.
Yes.
Okay, now next one. Advantages of computer. Okay, here are some advantages.
We have to write
Okay.
advantages.
Write down any 4 advantages from here. Files can be easily saved and retrieved. Files can be organized properly. Mistakes in document can be easily corrected. Quick data processing is done. Use of multimedia for effective presentation. Communication can be easily done. Write down any 4 points from here.
Ma'am, I need 3 points.
Four. Any 4 points.
Okay, ma'am.
Write fast.
Done.
Done?
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Not done?
Done.
Is there anyone who hasn't done?
I'm done.
Oh, okay. Now next is limitations of computer, which means disadvantage. Okay.
Ma'am, we have to write this.
Any 4 disadvantages of computer. It cannot think. There is chances of data piracy. There is chances of data loss due to crash of hard disk. It cannot run without electricity. Sometime for users wrong input, it will give wrong output, which means garbage in, garbage out. Okay, write down any 4 points from here. If time will not be sufficient, then we will rejoin. Okay.
Ma'am, done.
Done.
Done. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Can I?
ma'am.
Ma'am, wait.
Can I? Okay.
No, ma'am, no.
Okay. Please wait for a while.
Yes, ma'am, finished.
Shall I shall I move to next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Write down features of computer, and in this features of computer you have to list down all these features. Only listing. You don't need to write anything else, just list down. Speed, storage, accuracy, automation, versatile, reliability and consistency, and diligence. Finished writing?
No, ma'am.
Write fast.
Ma'am, done.
Done? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Those who haven't done, I'll wait for them.
Done.
Those who haven't done, I'll wait for them.
done.
Okay. Now, see, don't write these things, okay? So just keep in your mind that computer works in very high speed and the speed of computer is measured in gigahertz. Correct? And the speed of computer which we are using nowadays, their speed is measured in terms of picosecond. The data processing capability. Correct? Now, computer has got large storage capacity. Nowadays, we have got capacity of either gigabyte or terabyte. Please mute yourself. No,
We have to write this.
no. Just listen. Oh, sorry. I stopped sharing. Wait for a while. Okay. Now, next one is accuracy. Computers are 100% accurate machine, but sometimes user may give wrong input to computer. At that time, computer produces irrelevant result, which is known as garbage in, garbage out. Now, write down question, what is garbage in, garbage out? And inside bracket, write down GIGO. In capital letter, GIGO. What is, what, okay, what is garbage in, garbage out? Inside bracket, capital I, capital G, capital O. Bracket close. What is garbage in, garbage out? Okay. Now write down its answer as well. Sometime user fails to provide. Sometime user fails to provide the proper input. Sometime user fails to provide the proper input, comma, hence the computer produces, hence the computer produces the irrelevant result, IRREVELANT, IRREVELANT, irrelevant result, comma, it is called garbage in, garbage out. Inside bracket, GIGO.
Ma'am, computer produces an
Irrelevant
I'm
result.
finished.
IRREVELANT, irrelevant result.
yes,
I'm
ma'am.
finished.
I'm done.
Okay.
Ma'am, done.
Now, computer produces, sorry, computer is automatic machine, but for the first time, we have to give instruction to computer. Later on, computer can work by itself. Versatile. Versatile means multi-talented or multitasking at the same time. Computer is versatile machine because it can do many types of work. Same kind of computer can be used to do multiple type of work. Reliability and consistency. Computer is accurate machine. That's why we users rely on it, and computer can produce consistent result from morning to evening, as well as computer gives correct result as many time we calculate the work. Okay. Now next one is diligence. From morning till evening, if we use computer works in the same efficiency, same speed and same efficiency. That's why computer is known as diligent machine. Computer never gets tired. Computer never gets tired. Now, note down this heading, application fields of computer. And write down only fields, application fields like home, banks. You have to list out only the application fields of computer. Application fields of computer, home, banks, education, hospitals, education, hospitals, then communication and entertainment. Done? Home, banks, education, hospitals, communication, entertainment. Done? Okay, this much for reason. Now I'll give you some questions.
Okay, ma'am.
Wait for a while, okay? I'll show you some questions. Please mute yourself. तिमीले कपी पल्टाउँदा र के गर्दा हैरान बनाइसक्यो.
Ma'am, we have to rejoin.
Wait for a while. If you'll be able to finish these questions, writing these questions in time, then we don't have to.
Ma'am, less than. Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can we click the photo? Can we click the photos?
Of course. You can take screenshot.
Screenshot.
Done.
Now we have to rejoin.
If you have finished taking screenshot, then you don't need to. Okay, do we have to rejoin or not?
No, ma'am.
No?
No, ma'am. We can take screenshot.
Okay, you take screenshot. Shall I stop sharing screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then
Ma'am, I'm done.
take care, stay safe, and bye.